Hello everybody, it's Mindy. It's WIP and Chat day. It's been hard for me to record this WIP and Chat today. There's so much going on around here. Yeah, I had some things to do on the phone this morning. I handled some business. Hang on, let me find a color here so I can get started with this. I'm making good progress. Look at my butterfly. What do you think? Last week, I know I was super zoomed in. I'm trying not to be so close this time, but look at that beautiful butterfly. Isn't it pretty? I got some sky, a lot of blue ABs in the sky. Oh, something's popping up right here. Come on, let's get you to pop down where you're supposed to be. There we go. There we go. These fit pretty nice. They really do. I mean, there's always going to be a couple little gaps here and there, but this is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I got dryer sheets in all of my containers, and sometimes the dryer sheets are making it so my drills won't come out, but it's helping with that static. I'm not fighting these drills like I was as I was kitting it up, if you recall that, right? That was a mess. Anyhow, yeah, it's been busy. I've had things to do. I was waiting for Dale to be outside working on my son's car, and he never brought the car over. I don't know what's going on with that, but I was just kind of waiting for certain things, handling some business this morning. And then when I'm ready to record, what happens then? Well, the neighbors decide they're going to mow right outside my window here because I'm in the kitchen. So they decided to mow. And I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. That's really loud outside the window. I mean, they're a ways away. I mean, oh, shoot. I just squished too hard and popped my drills out. Anyhow, they're a ways away, but out in the country, those sounds carry, and it was too loud. So plan B, I decided I'd run into town. I had some things to pick up at Dollar Tree. I'll talk about that in a second. So I did that, and I came back thinking, okay, they'll certainly be done mowing, right? No, they're not. They're still mowing over there. And I'm like, oh gosh. So I did a couple other things, worked on some more retreat stuff, played with the stuff I got from Dollar Tree, waited for them to quit mowing. Now Dale's outside. He's got our lawnmower going a little bit, but he's just cleaning out the chicken and the duck coops. So he's just hauling poop. He's hauling poop. I don't think he's going to bother us unless he decides he wants to finish his mowing today, which is right outside the window here is where he needs to finish. I hope he won't. That's what I'm hoping. Anyhow, yeah, it's just been like, when do I record? When do I record? When do I record? So I think I found a good time. If he pops in, I may abruptly stop recording, and start up again later. Who knows what's going to happen? It's one of those days. It is spring. It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. The breeze is blowing. You can probably hear the wind chimes chiming, and yeah. So anyhow, there's that. We're going to see if we can get this done. Yeah, get it done. Okay, so what are we getting done? Helen Gianna, that's what we're getting done. And I'm pretty pleased with myself. It's been a week, all right? Week 1 is done and over with. And I have like one whole side almost done. Release papers, this size release papers, these are the Star Or papers. Yeah, all of my other Crashly ones I think are in use because, me, I can't seem to get anything finished. So they just keep, staying on the paintings that I put them on. There you go. Anyhow, yeah, I am pleased with my progress. I did have a couple of sections, especially the sky right down here. The sky, I got to color block a lot. So a lot of multi-placing happened. I was happy with that. That went pretty quick. And I hear the tractor. I hear the lawnmower. You hear the lawnmower? If it doesn't get any closer, I'm not going to worry about it. But if he comes right out here into the backyard, I'm going to be like, we can't. He might be over in the side. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Well, spring. Spring has sprung, right? And everybody's out doing stuff. I was going to go weed a flower bed this morning. That didn't happen. I told two of my friends, I was going to go out and weed where my peonies are, and that never happened. Oh, goodness. So anyhow, back to Alan Gianna. Oh my goodness. I am going to add something at the end. So stay tuned for the end. At the end, I'm going to talk about Alan Gianna because Alan Gianna has been ever so gracious. His schedule would not allow him to go live with me on a Saturday night this month, but he has shared information and answered some questions, and he has shared some artwork that I get to share with you. Never before seen artwork. It is new stuff, you guys. How exciting is that, right? So I'm going to put that whole segment at the end because I really need to go back and look at my notes that I have, which are on my phone, and I'm recording on my phone. So I'll have to go back and look that up. I might even just print it all off. It's in an email. I can print it off. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll do that at the end. The Alan Gianna info section will be at the end of the video. So make sure you watch to the end, right? Yeah, watch to the end. Okay. Back to this. Week 1 is finished. You guys posted your start photos and a progress photo in week 1. I need to go back and look at those and like them and let you know that I saw them and all that good stuff. I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to pull a prize for week 1 because week 1, we had quite a few posts for that. And I think I'll pull a prize and I'll let you know. I'll probably do a quick little video of the prize. I got to go pick some stuff for you. And I'll make a quick little video. I'll put it on my YouTube channel, and I will put it in the Facebook group so that you can find it. And we'll give away a little prize. Okay? Don't forget, come back, stay to the end, whatever. Don't come back. No, just stay to the end. Stay to the end and learn about Alan Gianna and see some artwork. I'm only going to do one picture. I'm going to do one picture a week. He sent me 3. I'm going to do 1 a week. I'm going to spread it out here. So a couple questions answered and an artwork each week. Sounds like a good plan, right? Sounds great to me. Again, thank you, Alan Gianna, for being so supportive and just, willing to share stuff with us. That's awesome. That drill cannot go there. It's got that icky on the side of it. You know what I mean? Extra stuff on the side. Doesn't want to go in place. Okay. All right. So, I'm still trying to work on my mystery painting a little bit. I am not halfway. No, I'm not halfway. But I'm getting there. I am getting there. It's looking good. I work on that while I edit and upload videos. So making some progress anyhow. I've made some good progress on the Craftably Fairy, which is downstairs. I cleaned out Blue's cage the other night. And when I clean out her cage, I let her out and I let her just run around. And however long she wants to run around for before she wants to get back in her cage is how long I work on my painting downstairs. So it was a little while the other night. It was just her and I. Dale wasn't hanging out downstairs with us, so it was just the 2 of us, Blue and myself. And he's going to come right in this backyard and mow, you guys. Oh, I'm telling you. Sometimes it's just like things just don't work. You know what I mean? They just don't work. Yep, he's heading our way. So I'm going to stop because I don't want to just have you hear lawn mowing for, the next 15, 20 minutes. So I'll come back and I will record later after he is done mowing now. Everybody's lawns will be nice and beautiful. Everybody should be done mowing, right? All right. I'll be back in a little bit, you guys. Okay. I think I have outweighted everybody and we should be good to record now. Dale only mowed a little bit and then he came in. So it's a good thing I wasn't recording actually. But he came in the house and he was leaving to go look at a storm door he found on Marketplace for the greenhouse. So he left. Okay. So he's gone. He'll be gone for a little while. Yay. Okay. And then Chuck came up on the deck and decided to sit out here and look in the window and crow and carry on. So I've waited for him. The neighbors next door, I think, have stopped mowing now. We should be good to go. You guys should be good. Okay? Hopefully. The only thing I can see happening is Chuck coming back up here on the deck, and he is loud. He hears my voice. I think he hears me, and then he comes up here like, "Hey, I know you're in there. What are you doing?" You know, that kind of thing. I'm like, "No, I don't need you." No. Anyhow, I did a few more of these X's while you guys were gone. Not many, but I made a little more progress. But anyhow, here we go. Let's finish. Keep posting your pictures weekly in our Facebook group for the LNG Anna event. I'm not certain how many people are doing it. I haven't really counted yet, but if you're participating, yeah, keep posting weekly. Now you post a progress photo once a week, and prizes. You know, Angie's gonna give, not Angie, geez, I'm talking to Angie on the phone today. Maritza's gonna give away a prize. I'm gonna give away one prize, and Dreamers Designs is giving away 2. Yeah, okay. So, all right, done talking about that. You got it? Got it. Okay, we got it. June is right around the corner. It's around the corner, you guys. Retreat is around the corner. We're getting to like last minute details about stuff. I'm making sure I got all my stuff taken care of. Tomorrow is a crafting day. We're going to work on some crafts for the retreat. We've got Karen coming over and Angie's coming over, and we're going to see what we can get done for that. Still working on like making sure donations are coming in for door prizes and things like that. Those are some of my jobs I handle. So, it's crunch time and it's getting busier. So, you know, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Starting to get super excited. It's coming. All of this planning. I mean, it's been almost a year in the planning phase. And, you know, it's coming together. It's happening soon. We have to see all of these great people, make new friends, all that kind of stuff. So super excited, super excited. All right, I need more X's. Yes, I do. No, I don't need more X's. Yeah, all my X's. No, not that kind of X's. Sorry, no. All right. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about springtime happenings real quick. Wait, before I do that, let me talk about this thing that happened. Okay. And it has to do with retreat stuff. I found some stuff at Dollar Tree, all right, that I wanted to order. And I don't know if you are aware, but you can order at Dollar Tree in like larger quantities. Like say if it comes in a case of 12, you can order a case of 12 items. Or if it comes in a case of 10, whatever they come, you know, in case wise, you can order that number of items. So I needed 64 of something, right? So I ordered online, and they'll just deliver it right to your local store, and you can go pick it up. I'm like, great deal, great. Okay, so it was supposed to take a few weeks. Well, it's been more than a few weeks. I got my confirmation email, and then I got an email that said we're working on it. It should be about 5 to 7 days, and nothing else. So I've been waiting patiently. I called the number that they give on that email, and I'm like, I just called today. I'm like, can you help me figure out if this order is, you know, if it's shipped, if it's, you know, what's going on with it? Sure. Okay. So she looks it up and she comes back and she says, well, I see that part of it, like half of it has been picked up. And I'm like, no, not by me anyhow. And she said it was picked up at Walmart. And I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. It's supposed to be delivered to the Dollar Tree, which is next to Walmart, but no, not Walmart. And she's like, let me look into it more. So she keeps looking into it. And she's like, okay, that was wrong. That information was incorrect. I'm like, okay, so what now? She goes, according to what I can find, it looks like it is at the store ready for you to pick up. And I was like, okay, fine. She says, would you like me to call? And I'm like, sure. She puts me on hold and she just, tries to call and takes forever. And she comes back and she says, I can't seem to get a hold of them. And I'm like, well, that's no big surprise. They're always super, super busy in there. They hardly have any help in that store. I get it. Okay. I'll just go. I'll just go over there and see if they have it. She's like, okay. So that's what I did. I drove over there. It's about 5 minutes away, maybe 6 or 7 minutes. It's not far. So I drive over there and I asked the one lady, I'm like, I'm looking for an order, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, okay, let me go look. Well, it took her forever, but she finally came back and she had some big boxes. And I was like, okay, cool. And she's like, but I've been looking at it. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, what? What doesn't make sense? And she goes, well, the numbers and stuff. And we started looking at it. And I'm like, okay. So there were 2 different varieties. I'll just call them varieties. And I ordered some of each variety, right? So I ordered like 30 of one variety, 32 of another variety, because that's how they came packaged. That's how I could get them, right? So we started looking at it, and she's like, I think it's short a box or something. We started looking at it. I'm like, well, maybe we should just count them. I said, clearly, we don't have the numbers correctly. Like, there's not 32 of this style and 30 of that style. That's for sure. But let's just count. Well, we took them all out, counted how many was in each box and stuff, added it all up, and there are 62 items there. They're not exactly the 62 items I ordered, but that's fine. They're all going to work just fine. I just wanted them to be a little different, So they were there after all of that. And then I realized that something else that I had purchased to go with those is no longer going to work. I'm like, okay. They were wrong size. Not wrong size, but they were bigger than I thought they were going to be. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not going to work. All right. Do they have anything else that might work? So I don't know. I bought something else. We'll see what we think. Tomorrow when they come over, I'm going to be like, okay, look, option 1 didn't work. What do you think about option 2? Or should we go with option 3? I don't know. Anyhow, it's quite the thing. I really couldn't understand how my order had been picked up, A, at all. Who would have known there was an order sitting anywhere? And B, why would it have been picked up at Walmart when it was supposed to be shipped to Dollar Tree? That didn't make any sense, right? I'm like, oh my gosh. So just know, they were all helpful though. Everybody was helpful and they were trying. And, as it turns out, everything's good. My order was there. It was a little different than what I actually ordered, but it's good. It's good. Anyhow, these are the things that I deal with, right? These are the things I deal with. So now I have an item that doesn't work for this project. So I'm like, do I return that? Do I repurpose it? What can I do? I don't know. I'll ask them tomorrow, see what they think. I think I can repurpose the objects that didn't work. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. It's not really a hassle to return things to Amazon. It's just you have to do it. You have to process, return, you have to take it back to a processing center, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do it. I already did that with one item that came that was broken. It was just broken. It didn't work. So I already returned one thing and I can't find another one. So I'm just like, I gave up on that. Never mind. Forget it. It was a cute idea, but never mind. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to as far as retreat stuff goes. Tomorrow, I hope we get a lot done. That's all I can say about that. The more we get done, the better I will feel, Angie and Karen, they're not too far away from me. I'm certain they could come back again another day and have another work day if we need to, but I'd prefer not to, but if it has to happen, it has to happen, Having done this this is the 3rd year now, kind of learned how to do things a little differently, a little more efficiently. things like that, so that we don't have so much to do when we get there. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how that goes. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Stuff's starting to come in. My basement's starting to fill up with stuff, starting to feel, like it's coming together. Yeah, it's coming together. So there you go. There you have it. If you are interested in retreats, you guys, I mean, they have become very, very, very popular. Marissa, the Crafty Heifer, she used to be on YouTube. She hasn't done anything on YouTube in quite a while now. But she puts on a couple of retreats in Texas. So there's one coming up, I believe, I don't know, I don't know. I thought one was coming up very soon. Maybe I'm wrong. But there's one in the fall. I know that, and that's in Texas. So if you feel like going to Texas, check out Marissa, the Crafty Heifer. That one's called the Lone Star Retreat, if you're interested in that. I heard that Shay's going to do one that's also in Texas. I can't tell you when or any details on that, but listen for that. Great Lakes started out in Michigan, and now we've moved it to Ohio for more space and stuff. They're popular, you guys. You got to get in. You got to get your name in there. You got to get your name on lists. You got to cross your fingers and hope you get in, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyhow, that's that. I'll try to keep you informed of any that I know about if I can. So I'll give you a little heads up if I hear about anything. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. So, all right. Spring around here. Oh my gosh, it is spring. The baby cows. Oh my gosh, I am so I'm enamored with the baby cows. So I can sit here in my dining room and look out to the field where the babies and the mommies are, right? Now, I can't see the whole field, but I can see a good section of it. So sometimes I'll look out and I'll be like, oh, like right now I can look out and I see 2 cows, 3 cows, no babies though. Oh, wait, there's a baby laying in the grass. Okay, there's one. There's supposed to be 6 now. There's 6. They went from 4 to 6, like in one day, just yesterday. 2 had babies. So it's just kind of fun to sit here and see the babies and see the mommies. And sometimes they're up and they run around a little bit. Sometimes they're just like a little pile out there in the grass. And you can't really tell that that's what they are. They kind of look like just a big pile of poo, Oh, there's 2 over there. There's 2 little black piles over there. There's a couple babies. Anyhow, then I can walk down the street and I can see them. Every time I go someplace, I come home and I drive really slow down the road, and I'm looking and watching the babies. So sometimes they're way in the back and you can't see them at all, but it's fun. They are so stinking cute. I need another number. Let's do 1s. You're number 1, number 1. I'm working on the tree up here in this corner, and there's like, how many greens have I done? I've already done 2. There's 3, 4, 5 or 6 different greens. 6, 7, maybe 7 greens just in this tree. Yeah. So I had color blocking here in the sky, and now I'm back to confetti. You got it. So it is a blast to watch them. I enjoy watching them. And then especially when I go down the street and I can just walk down the road, and I can't resist walking down the street and not talking to them, like, baby cows, moo, Sometimes the moms look at me like, stop. Sometimes they don't care. Sometimes the babies get excited. It just depends. It's so much fun. I love watching them. There's going to be 10 when all is said and done over there. There's going to be 10 little babies over there. I can hardly wait until they're all just a little bit bigger and they start getting up, moving around and playing and stuff. That's when it gets fun. They start nudging each other and, it's a lot of fun. Anyhow, My other spring excitement, the greenhouse is coming along really, really good. That's what Dale's going to find now, hopefully, is a screen door for the greenhouse. And that's the last wall he has to put the siding stuff on. He's just waiting until he has a door so he knows exactly how to, fit it in there properly. But the other day I decided, okay, it is like May 6th or something like that. And I decided, okay, it is time to put out my hummingbird feeder and my Oriole feeder. If you don't know, Orioles love grape jelly and oranges. And I forgot to get oranges at the store yesterday. Darn it. I needed to get some oranges. They love oranges, but they really love grape jelly more. So I'm good with that. I've got several jars of grape jelly. Get those at the Dollar Tree, you guys. There's a little tip for you. Get your grape jelly at the Dollar Tree. I like the squirt bottles. Oh, I got one right here. Look, see? I get this kind right here. Get this at the Dollar Tree. They last quite a while. Well, they last a little bit of time. It depends on how many Orioles you got visiting. You can go through a thing of grape jelly pretty quickly. But so anyhow, I went out and I filled all those up, got the hummingbird feeders out, filled up the Oriole feeder, and then I went out back and I was checking out Dale's progress on the greenhouse and whatnot, and I heard it. Orioles have the most distinct sound. Their song, their call is just like no other. And I'm like, that's an Oriole. And I look up, and I'll be darned if an Oriole wasn't flying right back through all the brushy tree area, because their greenhouse is back in there. It's back in a ways, back in the brush and stuff. I look up, and I'm like, there goes one, bright orange, just flying by. Yep, I knew I heard it. And then it flew by again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yep, they are here. They're here. So I came in the house after I was done out there. I came in the house, and I just walked through the kitchen here, and I looked over at the feeder, and I was like, oh, yep, there's one on my feeder right now. I had no camera, no phone. I don't think I got it that time, but just almost immediate, within like an hour of me putting that out there, there the Orioles are at the feeder. I love watching the Orioles. They are so, so pretty. They are the most vibrant orange. Well, not all of them. The males are. The females are orange too, but they're not quite as orange, of course. But they're super pretty. And their songs are just like this crisp, high, low pitched sound. I love it. Just love it. I've not seen a hummingbird yet, but the hummingbird feeder is out there. I'm certain they're on their way. Today, I was looking out the window, and I was like, what are those two birds by the edge of the pond? I looked, and I was like, at first I thought, big old crows? No, they're not crows. Nope. They had yellow feet, longer legs, and I'm like, okay, those are some sort of a water bird. And they sat there for a few minutes, and then they flew off, and then I knew. I'm like, no, you are definitely like a larger type of a bird. And they flew over into the apple tree on the other side of the pond. I believe they were green herons. Blue herons are huge. I mean, I've caught the blue herons before on film many times, but the green herons are a little bit smaller, a little shorter, but they're still definitely what we would call a shore bird. They stand on the shore and they eat things in the water. But there was two of them out there, and I was like, that's pretty cool too. This is why spring is my favorite time of the year. All of this stuff starts happening in the spring. The trees, the flowering trees are blooming like crazy. My crab apples are blooming. The apple trees are blooming. Anything that flowers is just blooming like crazy. My red bud is blooming. It's gorgeous. My yellow dogwood. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. It is the very first time my yellow dogwood has ever bloomed, and it has quite a few blooms. I can do farm videos all day long, you guys. I have so many clips of stuff for farm videos. So stay tuned. There's going to be more and more farm videos. Spring and summer, that is the time I love to do them. There's so much to show you. It's so much fun around here. Yep, I'm definitely a spring girl. I like summer too, but spring, I don't know. Spring just has a special place in my heart. I just love it. Okay, I seriously thought there was a place to put 4 here, and now I only see a place to put 3. Okay, let's go over here then. I hate it when I do that. I swear there was a place for 3 or 4. Nope. Nope. Anyhow, that's what's happening around here. Gonna have Jackson tomorrow for a little bit. The girls won tickets, not free tickets, but they won cheap tickets to go to a show. And Shannon messages me and she's like, you probably won't be happy, but yeah, we won these cheap tickets to a show. And I'm like, don't tell me. Don't even tell me. Are you going to Wicked? And she's like, I'm like, ugh. You guys, you have no idea. Wicked is in town. Well, it's at East Lansing. Out at the campus, East Lansing, MSU, they have a really, really nice theater. And they get good shows there, you know, good musicals and plays and stuff. And Wicked is making a run right now for about 3 weeks out there. So they got these tickets for like $25 a piece, and they're like $100 tickets. Yeah, I'd take that too. I said, did you get 3? They were like, nope. I'm like, I'm just giving them a hard time. I'm giving them a hard time. Yes, I am. Before I talk about Alan Gianna, one last thing I want to say, and that is that yesterday we were out grocery shopping and stuff like that, and it just hit me, and it hit me kind of hard yesterday, that this will be the first year that I don't buy a Mother's Day card and gift. That was like, wow, it just kind of struck me like, wow, yeah, first year without my mom, you guys. It's, you know, gonna be a little different. A little different. Anyhow, I would say I would go put flowers on her grave or something, but she's on the fireplace. Go put a flower on the fireplace at Mom and Dad's house. I can do that. Here, Mom, here's a flower for you. And she does love her flowers. Maybe I'll do that. Go get a single stemmed rose or something and put it up there on the fireplace. And then Dad can throw it away when it dies. But anyhow, yeah, that's a little odd. It's a weird feeling, you know, a very weird feeling. All right, I think how I'm going to do this, I don't have like a ton of stuff from Alan Gianna. I asked like 3 or 4 questions and he answered them for me. I could have asked more, I suppose, but I didn't want to like impose too much, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so let's just do some of that. I copied off the email, so I got the information here, and let's just start with, let's start with the thing I have the most info on, all right? The most info. And that was, how did he get started with his art and with his business? So he says that he started drawing as a child and that he knew he wanted to do something creative with the talents that he's blessed with. All right. Went to college and received a bachelor degree for graphic design management. BS degree for graphic design management. While he was getting his degree, he studied art and design, print production, advertising, marketing, and business management. All right. He got his first graphics job working at a corporation in Connecticut for their advertising department. And what he did was put together catalogs and some marketing materials for them. Then he worked for another company as their art director. He's kind of doing the same thing there. However, that time he was doing things digitally and on Macintosh computers, which were just coming into their own as far as desktop publishing goes, like in the early 1990s. I remember that. That was like Macintosh was the thing for doing creative stuff, you know, digital things and art and drawing and stuff. That was the way to go. He was always painting, he said, in his spare time. And then in 1999, ventured into the world of art licensing. Started working on puzzles with puzzle companies. And then some other companies who would put his artwork on their products. And he's been doing that ever since. So I have said this before, there are many artists out there that we know in diamond painting that really probably started with things like puzzles. Puzzles have been around for a long, long time. And if you go look at puzzles someplace, like just walk into Walmart one day. I love to do this. Walk into Walmart they have a lot of puzzles at Walmart. Walk in and just look at some of the puzzles. And you'll find artists that you probably recognize from diamond painting. Alan Gianna, he has puzzles at Walmart. Chuck Pinson has puzzles. David McLean. So yeah, puzzles is not uncommon for some of these artists that we know and love in the diamond painting world to also have their artwork on puzzles. So that brings us to the next question is what type of medium is his artwork? And so he has worked with acrylics and oils and airbrush and also digital art. So what he's known for now is actually a mixed media. I thought that was pretty interesting. So he combines all of those mediums, his acrylics, oils, airbrushing, and digital pieces to create his artwork. I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought that was cool, right? So art has come a long way. There are still some people like, some people who still do everything by paints and nothing digital. Some people are all digital. It's quite an interesting world of art out there. We'll talk about inspiration next week because he has talked about that, what his inspirations are. So we'll get into some of that next week. But I do have a piece of art to show you. So I'll insert that here or at the end. His new artwork, I love it. I love all of his work. There is so much. If you guys ever get the opportunity to just look around, I sometimes will just go to Google and I will type in the artist's name. And then at the top, you can click images and it will show you tons and tons of images of their artwork. And that's fun to do. Go to their websites. Alan Gianna has a website. I'm going to talk about that probably the last week. And yeah, so that is what I have for you this week. And again, thank you so much. And thank you for sharing, this artwork with us. It's amazing. And you're very kind and gracious to do so. And continue to support. And I'm going to tell you some ways that you can do that in the next few weeks. So there you have it, folks. And Dreamer Designs is the only place that is licensed for Alan Gianna's diamond paintings. Some other artists may have things licensed with a couple of companies, but Alan Gianna is strictly with Dreamer Designs. It's the only company that has his diamond paintings. So, all right, folks, I am going to go now. And look, see, everybody left me alone. The bird left me alone. The neighbors are quiet. Dale is gone. We just got birds singing and wind chimes blowing. Before I let you go, cows are mooing. Oh, they're running, chasing. I don't know what's going on. There's 3 mamas. Are they all chasing one baby what is going on? I don't know. There's another baby. What are we doing over here? I told you, it's always entertaining. And I don't have my glasses on, so I don't have a clear view, but there was like 3 or 4 mommy cows running around and one baby. Now I see 2 or 3 babies. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there. But anyhow, I was just going to say the robins. Oh my goodness, the robins. I have a robin that has made a nest in my plant on the front porch. So every time you go out the door, you get freaked out by this robin who goes squawk, squawk, squawking and flying away. And I'm like, why do you do that? Why do you have babies right here by our main door, right? So I'll go out and I'll be like, oh my gosh, she freaks me out, startles me every time. What are they doing? Lots of mooing and carrying on over there. So she's out there on the front porch in my climbing hydrangea, which has never bloomed yet. I don't know why the thing won't bloom. And then there's one that has decided to make her nest out by the back door to the shop where you go in to get the chicken feed and stuff. And she's up on top of the ladder. Dale has a ladder leaned up against the wall there. She's made her nest up on top of the ladder. And she has freaked me out more than once. I think she's kind of gotten used to us. If I go out there at night, like I put the chickens and the ducks in and I'm just going to get feed out, I usually don't bother her now. She kind of knows, hey, they're just going in there. If I just sit up here quiet, nobody knows I'm here, you know. But birds, come on. Why do you make your nests where you make your nests? They're both right by doors. Seriously, right by the doors. Come on. All right. Okay, I'm done now. I'm going to find my glasses so I can see what's going on with these cows. Thank you for watching, you guys. I hope you had a good time. And I hope that maybe you consider doing some Alan Gianna diamond painting. You know, go to Dreamer Designs, get one. They're very nice. It's fun to work on. I'm enjoying myself. All right. Talk to everybody soon. Bye, you guys.